I was meeting with a group of men for a Friday morning time of Bible reading and prayer once, and we all would take a turn reading a few verses of Scripture around the table. And at the end of the reading, we would take time to pray for various situations. However, this one morning it came time for me to read a couple verses of Scripture, and I just could not focus well enough to see the words. So I held the Bible out like this, trying to see if somehow that would help. And my fellow believer on the other side of the table from me took the Bible and pulled it back further, just as a kind of a poking a bit of fun at me, because I just couldn't read the Scriptures. My eyes were, I don't know what happened. But there were only two possibilities. Either my arms were shrinking or my eyes were getting weaker. Of course, the problem was the latter. I was starting to experience the age at which the close vision was not working as good. In the Sermon on the Mount, in the context of priorities regarding where a person will store up treasure, Jesus stated the following: "The eye is the lamp of the body. So if your eye is healthy, your whole body will be full of light. But if your eye is bad, your whole body will be full of darkness. If then the light in you is darkness, how great is the darkness?" The problem that many people have is one of vision, or more correctly, focus. However, Jesus was not speaking of physical vision here. He was speaking of spiritual vision. Many people that have good earthly vision also have poor spiritual vision. They're not able to focus on heavenly things. It would be better, actually, and more profitable, if they were blind to earthly things and sharply focused on the spiritual things. Yet a proper spiritual vision will see how the material and the spiritual realms are not really separated. While men often separate them, these two are truly inseparable. It is a matter of understanding the will of God and properly establishing His priorities as we live in this earthly domain. Thus, we focus our spiritual eyes correctly. We must focus them correctly. Healthy spiritual eyes will take in the glorious light. John wrote that God is light, and in Him there is no darkness at all. And furthermore, John wrote that Jesus is the true light, which gives light to everyone. We as children of the kingdom have been healed from our spiritual blindness. We now have vision, spiritual vision. Yet we must keep our spiritual focus on the true light. It is the Lord our God. We do so by keeping in His Word, by focusing on Him and His will for us in this world, and participating in true biblical community with others who are also walking in this glorious light. Let's remember to keep our focus right, focusing on the things that are truly important, which is the Lord's will in this world, that we may glorify Him, and in doing so we will be storing up this great treasure in heaven.